Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from the Meadowlands Racetrack here on Friday. It is the 18th of October 2024. I'm going to look to feature third race here on the thoroughbred program for the Meadowlands, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me tomorrow for British Champions Day for Mascot. Looks like it's going to be an excellent card there, so I hope you check out that preview. But it's final night of the thoroughbred meeting from the Meadowlands, so we're going to go out with a good race here this third one, and in the afternoon you have the British Crown races, which aren't half bad either. I'm not going to look at the elims this weekend, but maybe next week we'll look at the finals. But let's get to the third for the Meadowlands, which allows optional claimer purse $57,500, race for Jersey bred 3-year-olds and upwards, number 1-2 races here. Optional claim price $30,000. Field of 11 horses going 1,600 meters or a mile on the Meadowlands turf course. We're going to go take here the number 7 horse here, Go to the Kingdom as top selection. 7356 for me in the superfecta. 7356 super, top selection 7 horse, Go to the Kingdom. This 4-year-old Gelma Animal Kingdom, Cathal Lynch trains, Ruben Silvera gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently on the 7th of July at Monmouth, a mile on the Irish Warcry handicap, and he finished 4th by 2 1/4 lengths that day. Had a bit of a wide trip, and he was a little lackadaisical early on, but he was really gaining late. He just missed a mark. He ran his heart out. Coming here off the bench to the Meadowlands, we'll see a strong pace in front. I think he could find the trip to win. Also, it's not nearly as tough as that Irish Warcry handicap. He ran 2 back in optional 30 at Monmouth, a mile on 9th of June off the bench. He finished 2nd by 2 lengths. And again, he's had the bit of a troubled trip going into that back stretch that day and into the first turn. But he settled well after that. He gained a lot late. Off the bench, not a bad race in the feed, and then back at Laurel last fall, mile 16th in an open allowance race. He won by a neck, gaining a lot of ground from nowhere. Very good race, even after not the best beginnings that day. And then at Monmouth, going a mile 16th in a main special weight last July, winning by a length. He had to be used a lot that day, coming between horses, but he found some room. His horse, he's been improving a lot. He likes the turf. I'm going to give him a shot here on the ticket. I think the 3-horse Good Trust for Torres and Mike Deeney can win also. Was a winner 2 back in optional 15 against State Breds at Monmouth on the lawn going a mile. Win by 2 1/4 lengths from a tracking trip. He really took off clear. They tried, cutting him back in a handicap over the 5 at Monmouth back in early September, where he finished 4th by 5 1/4 lengths. Where I just don't think he was comfortable that day. I think he does his better running style, at a routing trip. He's back at it again today. He's training well since the last race. He's drawn very well. He's some forwardly kick. I'm going to give him a shot here on the ticket, back to a routing trip, not to a sprinting trip, which I just don't think he'd like last time out. But beginning of the pick 4, it's going to be a good, late pick 4 sequence here, so you want to go too deep in this one. But to recount my selection for the third from the Meadowlands, we're going to go take the 7 horse, Go to the Kingdom, give kudos to the 3 horse Gold Trust, 7356 super, 7-3 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.